So thank you for your guys, and thanks for your time in joining NovaStar webinar. And today, our webinar's main topic is about V-Can. It is one kind of a NovaStar software, and which is a software for layer sightings, pre-site sightings, and also some other functions you can find in this software. So maybe some guys know is familiar with this software, and some guys is not familiar. But today you will be know more information about this software. Now let's invite our engineer, Mr. Miller, to give us a presentation. Thank you. Let's welcome Miller.
Hello everyone, I'm Miller from NovaStar. Today's training session, we will learn about how to use V-Can. And before we start to learn about the using of the V-Can, we need to know what is a V-Can, what is this software for, and when we know what this software is, and we can we can start to learn each part of the software. So the first part of today's training session is introduction of V-Can, and the second part is a toolbar of the V-Can. Third one is the video source part, and the last one is edit area of the V-Can software. So let's go to the first part, introduction. So V-Can is a control platform for video processors. It supports video processors such as G6, N9, and all-in-one video controllers, such as VX6S and the VX1000. Users can conveniently control and manage video processors and all-in-one video controller devices on Windows and Mac platforms. The interface and functions displayed by V-Can will be different, according to the different functions of the connected device. So from the introduction, we can know two very important features of the V-Can software. The first one, this software can support on Windows and Mac platform both. So no matter you are using the Windows PC or the MacBook, you can install the V-Can software and use it for your product. The second one, this software supports connection of multiple video processors and all-in-one video controllers. But here is a small tip of the all-in-one controllers. If the all-in-one controller you are using is VX4S, Nova Pro HD, these two products which are not supported by the V-Can. So we can just support the product which has layers more than two. Okay, more than two. So we give the examples here, VX6S and the VX1000. They have the 3 layers, so it can be supported by V-Can. So the first part is about the interface. We can see at the left port, here is the name of V-Can, and we can see the video source put here: HDMI 1, HDMI 2, SAI 3, SAI 4, and DY, and so on. This is the video source port. And also we can see the upper part of the software. It is programming and system. In the programming, we have the input, system mode, and sync mode, and so on. And the last part is the edit area. It is the most big part of the software. We can see here the green part and the red part. Both are the edit area of the software. So the first part, let's see the toolbar first. The toolbar first, the upper part of the software. So let me show you this part with the real software. Wait a moment. Let me open my V-Can and show you. Okay, here, if we click the device here, we can see VX6S1 and VX6S2. So I connect two devices with my PC at the same time. And now we see the first part of the software, the toolbar part. So first we click here, the system. So after you connect the device, which can be supported by the V-Can, the first step you need to do is click the system, and then click connect. You need to let the software, let the V-Can to search the devices, and then you can click sync to sync the working status of the V-Can and your software. Your V-Can will know all the information you set in the VX6S. And also we can see some other parts in the system, the firmware update. As we know that usually we will use the Nova LCT or the Smart LCT to do the firmware update, but also this function is supported by the V-Can. So if your product can be supported by the V-Can, you can use the icon here to do the firmware update. And also the self-test. If we click here, we can see we have the test button and also the brightness and the speed of the test button setting. So we can see we can set the devices to the normal or black or the RGB color and so on. We have many test patterns. So this can help you to check the effect of your LED frame. So also we have the reset button here. So if you have ever used the front panel of your product, we can see that if we enter the advanced setting, we can see the reset to factory or restore to factory. This pattern in the advanced setting. So it means that if you click there, click the restore to factory, clear reset to factory, it will delete all the information you set before in your product. So here, sometimes you can use this to do a reset to delete all the information, because as that situation, you don't know the situation inside is correct or not. So what we can do, we just reset to make it like a brand new product, so we can start to configure it from 0 step, right? So also the network. As we know that, for example, the VX6S, we have two control methods. The first one is a USB cable. If you use a USB cable, you don't need to consider the IP or something. You just connect the product and your PC. And then the software will detect the product automatically. But if you use the other method, the Ethernet cable connection, you need to set the IP of your PC and the device to the same IP network segment. Okay, same segment, not same IP, same segment. Please know this. And so here, if you connect to the network, we can see we can set the IP address and subnet mask of the device here. And also we have the language switch button here. We can switch to the Chinese language and also the English. Until now, we only support these two languages. So this is a part of the system. So after you finish the hardware connection between the PC and your controller, you can click here to do the connection and the sync steps to sync the information between your product and the V-Can software. And then we go to the programming to see what we have. The first, we have the input setting. The input setting is very important because if we have our observe the input setting of the Nova LCD software, you will find when you use the VX6S or you use the VX1000, you will find there is the 0 by 0 of your input setting. It is not an issue. It just means that you can't set the input in the Nova LCD for this product. So you need to switch to the V-Can software and click the input button here. You will get here. We can choose the source and set the resolution and the frame rate of that. We also can do the customized resolution. So please know this: if you are using the products which can be supported by the V-Can, the input setting need to be done on the V-Can software, not on the Nova LCD. Okay. The other part we can set for the input is the brightness, contrast, hue, and saturation. So this is the effect of your input. And this one, the system mode, this is a special part for the VX6S, I want to say, because when you use VX6S, it has two modes. One is direct, one is switcher. Direct means if we choose direct, you can see we only have the one edit area. So it means if we do any change of your input of your layer setting, the effect will be showed on your screen directly and automatically. So it means that if you are doing the rental business, this will not be convenient for you because every steps you do for your edit screen will be showed on your screen. So this mode is not for the rental business. Okay, this is for the installation, fix the installation. And so we have the mode for the rental business. It is a switcher. We click here, we can see we have the PVW and PGM edit area. It means we can do the layer setting. For example, here we go the source. We go to the source, and we drag the video source to the PVW, and you can see it is not put to the PGM, just in the PVW area. So this operation only can be seen by yourself, and also your LED screen effect will not be changed. So if we click the take, this effect will be showed on your LED screen. The content on your LED screen will be changed. Okay, so if you are doing the rental business, you can think when we finish the steps, the operation, the change for your LED screen, and we make sure it is good, it is okay for your business, and you can click the take to get the effects to your LED screen. So this is very convenient. So the sync mode for the VX6S. And also, if you are using the product which doesn't support the multiple mode of the devices, you don't have this button. Okay. So the next one is a preset. When we do the rental or we do the fix the installation, after we set everything for the end customer, we will need to save the preset for them because the end customer don't need to know every step of the software and of the LED screen. They just need to know how to switch the preset, and this will meet their requirements. So when we enter this interface, we right click, okay, right click. We can choose save. So every setting we did for your products will be saved here, okay? Will be saved here. And if we want to load it, we just double click that. The preset will be loaded to your edit screen. The effect will be showed, okay? So also we have the click all button here. We click here to clear all the presets you done before. Maybe it's not okay for the application scenario you meet now. So you need to clear them all. So here is for the preset button. So this is the introduction of the toolbar parts. The first one is the system. Very important part is the connect and sync. After we finish the hardware setting of the product and the software, and we need to click the connect and sync to make sure the V-Can can detect your controller and also sync the information between the software and the product. And for the programming, very important part is the input port. Well, we need to set the input resolution and frame rate in this interface. You can set the input in the NovaST. Okay, this is very important. And the system mode for VX6S, we have two modes. The one is direct, the other one is switcher. Okay, I have already introduced what is the difference between them. You can choose a suitable one for your application scenario. Also here this is the same mode. Sorry, I forgot this one. This means that if you are using two VX6S to load your big string, and you can choose a video source as a commander. So all the other video source will follow this video source. So you can see they are synced. You can see you won't see the delay on your display. So this is a sync. And preset, we can load the preset and from the setting you did before. So the end customer will just need to switch the preset one between preset 1, preset 2, preset 3, and so on. Okay. So this is a toolbar part, 4 parts. Okay. Let's go back to the PowerPoint. This is the first part, toolbar. And the second one is the video source. This part is very simple. For the VX6S, we have the video source here. If we connect the different one, the VX1000, and we will have the different inputs. Okay, the video source here is corresponding to your real input connectors. This is very simple part. And the very important part for the V-Can software is the Mosaic function. Mosaic is about splicing and loading the all-in-one video controllers of the same model. Please note it should be the same model. If they are different, maybe you will see some delay between the controllers. Okay. So after splicing, the loading capacity is greater than one single all-in-one controller. Currently, we support VX6S, Nova Pro UHD Junior, Nova Pro UHD, VX1000. So let's see this function together. Okay, let's go to the V-Can software here. I connect two VX6S here, so I can show the Mosaic for you. We just need to drag one device and then put it on the other one, and you will see the two VX6S is put in a Mosaic group. Okay, it is put in the same group, and then we can do the. Let me switch the mode of that. Okay. Okay, I need to sync the information in a moment. Okay, so if the VX6S position here is not correct, the VX61 doesn't load the left port. Actually, it loads the right port. What we need to do is drag the VX61 and then to drag it to the right part, to the correct position. Okay, drag it to the correct position. So you will have the question: how do we get the layout of the VX61 and VX62? It needs you to do the screen connection in the NOAA LCD software as this form. Wait a moment. Okay, I open the NOAA LCD software, and we go to the screen configuration interface. Wait a moment. Okay, we go next. Okay, we have 3 ports: sending card, receiving card, screen connections. This time we need to enter the screen connection. And we can see, because we do the cascading hardware connection between 2 VX6s, so the software, it has 2 sending cards here. And we need to configure the screen connection for each sending card. So configure each VX6s and send to the hardware. Okay, send to the hardware. Then we will get this layout. So the V-Can will know what is the resolution here. So after we do the Mosaic group here, we just need to drag the ports to the correct position. Okay, we just need to do it like this. This is the Mosaic function. Very easy. We just need to drag one VX6s and then put it to the other one. Then the software will make them to the Mosaic group. Okay. What we need to do the next is drag the port to the correct position. Maybe it is at the left, at the right, at top, or at the lower port. We just need to drag and put it. Okay, very simple. So this is the Mosaic function, and also as I introduced before, we can support the control multiple video processor devices, and but at this moment, only supports precise switching, take, cut, black screen, and freeze operations. Support requirements N9, G6, and or the higher version. Okay, when you need to notice this part, the firmware version must be the V3.0 or the higher version. Okay. And the last part of the V-Can is the edit area. So let's go to the software to show it together. Okay, we go to the edit part. So first, this area, the area here is a edit area. And what we need to do is, if the video source for your screen is the HTML1, we just need to drag the HTML1 here, then put it to the edit area. Okay, and here at the right part of the edit area, we can see the aspect ratio and also the layer resolution and the coordinate of it. Okay, we can set it in the details, or we can just use your mouse to drag it to have the different size, and also drag it to the different position to have the different coordinate of this layer. Okay, this is how to make a layer and choose the video source. And if we want to edit this layer, we can right-click it. We can do the switch source. If we drag many layers, VX6 can support 3 layers. We can choose one and click bring to front. So it means we will put this one on the front position, or we can send it to the back. Okay, bring forward and send to backward. So also we can lock the layer. It means that if you lock the layer position and the resolution won't be changed. We can unlock, but this function, this feature is for the situation you don't want to change it anymore. Okay. Also, we can close this layer or close all layers. So this is the edit area for this part, and also we can see some small shortcuts on this area. Here is a zoom. We can zoom in and zoom out to have the different view of the edit area. And clear means we will clear all the things you put in this edit area. And lock means that we will lock the layer and also the freeze and the black screen. This is for the LD screen. If we click the freeze, the image on your LD screen will be frozen. And the black screen, it means the screen will go black. Okay. So this is the edit part of this area. Also, if you are careful about this part, you can see the theme preset. We can click here to have the theme preset function, or we can click the preset to get this interface. Okay. Okay. So this is a part of the layer and also the take function. Sometimes when we use, as I introduced before, we have the system mode, two modes for the x-axis. If we choose the direct, it means everything you edit in the edit area, it will show on the LD screen directly. There won't be some delay, okay? So if we go to the switcher mode, it means we will have two parts. Everything you changed in the preview interface, it won't be shown on your LD screen, okay? After you make sure the effect, the position, everything is good for your LD screen, then you can click take, okay? Take the preview interface content to the PGM interface. It means take this to your edit screen. Edit like this. Okay, so here are all the information about the V-Can software. Maybe you have some questions about this part. I think the Nielsen have already make the board or something for that. So we will check the questions together, so we can know the V-Can software more clearly. Wait a moment.
And also thanks for Miller. Yeah, it's very nice presentation. So hi guys, do you have any questions about this kind of V-Can software? And if you have the questions, you can just leave the message in the chatting area, and Miller will reply you as soon as possible. Yeah. Anyone? Questions? So okay. So thank you. Thanks for your time, guys. And so today our presentation for the V-Can software will end here. So hope you can get lots of knowledge from Miller's presentation. Okay. So have a great day. Thank you. Bye.